Hey everyone, welcome to the Bonehead Homestead, where I'm just an idiot trying to figure out how to grow food in my own yard. And I'm definitely a function over fashion type of person. It doesn't have to look pretty. If it works, it works. I also believe in upcycling. You know, there's enough stuff that gets thrown away that shouldn't be thrown away these days. Why not use it? Swing sets, old swing sets. Everyone with older kids probably has one sitting in their yard, just taking up space and rotting away. They make a good basis for building a lot of stuff. Like here's my chicken brooder and tractor in one. You know, to me, something like this probably come in handy if you don't have a lot of space, you know, to have a separate brooder. You know, if you're only doing one batch of like meat chickens at a time, it can come in handy for that. It's a little heavy, I'll give you that. But I added wheels and it seems to be moving okay. So let's go take a tour. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. My wife might prefer it was, but it is what it is. So I made a door here using a board, prop it up when I need to. So the chickens, it's been about a week that I moved them down to the tractor area down here. But I had them up here in these pine shavings. I used a heat plate. I prefer the heat plate over a heat lamp. I think it kind of hardens them off a little quicker because they have to come out from under the heat lamp to go get their food, which isn't going to be as warm as if you had a heat lamp over the whole area. So I think it helps me get them out of the brooder and onto grass sooner. So I do need to clean this out. I just haven't got to it yet. Kind of waiting. My compost pile is all the way over there. I'm waiting until I get closer to that. But it's plywood all the way around, you know, in the triangle shape, because that's what this fancy swing set that someone had spray painted pink before I got it free off Facebook Marketplace. Then a swing set, I don't know if it'll show up, but you still have the hooks up there so you can use it to hang stuff. You can hang the waters. It's actually very convenient. So, and I had this siding from a different project that didn't come to be. I guess it's roofing material, so that's what I used. We got quite a bit of rain since I've built this, and so far it has stayed dry inside. So I kind of layered up. I got roofing tar to kind of be an insulating layer because it might be cold some batches. And also put you can buy a recycled billboard tarp. That's kind of more of a waterproofing layer I put in here, and that stuff lasts forever. And then the plastic over it. That's just the top half, because the part of the A that goes across here is what I use to prop up the bottom of the plywood on the bottom. And this is non-pressure treated plywood, so I definitely put down it's actually old shower liner and some painter's plastic to keep, because chicks splash, they make a mess. There's a lot of poop in here, so to stop that from going down to the wood and rotting it from the bottom, kind of what I do. And then ventilation is key. What I did, and it seemed to work out, is I had the top of the triangle on each side here, so air flows through. It didn't get too smelly in here. And then got some hooks to additionally secure it in case we get any really heavy winds, but we really didn't. So then just hardware cloth it all the way around. And look at these nice, healthy Cornish cross birds chilling in the sun, in the grass, as they should. Which I didn't have this bottom part done in time when I needed to get them out of the brooder, so I have all my irrigation drip tape that's just kind of being stored on this tractor, but I had to use it. So I have about half of them in this old tractor here that I built last year, which is also recycled material. There's a lot of wood I already had, and the top is made out of, I cut up old pallets and then recycled billboard tarp, and it's worked for a few batches and everything lifts up. So definitely believe in upcycling. Then I always like the water buckets with the cups on it. They always stay the cleanest, leak the least, so I have that hanging from a hook off of this 2x4 here. This side is a door. And then I'm just leaving the wheels on. This one wound up a little cockeyed when I put the carriage bolt through. Oops, it still works though. So now they're going to start the journey going that way across the yard. This tractor, I put them in last week, started over there and made its way here. So now they're both going to go that way through this very dead part of our yard. Hopefully they make it a little greener. And to move it, all I do, I'm just leaving the wheels on the back there. Got the 2x4 across here. I have a hand cart. I just kind of put under this 2x4 here, lift it up and drag it. And it works. I've been dragging this tractor since last year, and I have, you can see my duck tractor all the way over there somewhere. I've been dragging that for over a year. It works. So yeah, so you know, the year is 2022. We all know the food supply stuff kind of up in the air. You want quality protein you can raise yourself? Here's an idea. You can make it pretty if you want. I don't really care for myself. We don't have neighbors to complain, so I'm not really that worried about it. And it works. That's the main thing. I used to set up like kind of an impromptu brooder in the garage, and by week 2 with Cornish cross, it stunk so bad. My wife was so unhappy with that. So I had to build something outside, and I was always paranoid about building something outside because the temperature fluctuates so much, but I did. These Cornish cross were the first ones I did in here, which the brooder space itself, I'd say it's like 3.5 feet wide by 8 feet long. And I had 30 Cornish cross in there, and by the third going in the 4th week, they were really pushing it. Like they were so, like they were all covered in their own poop by the end. That's why I just had to get them out of there and had them in the other tractor until I could finish this one up. But it's made now. Now I will say, with a tractor like this, I don't have ground predator issues around here. There's no trees, there's no woods. We have a lot of aerial predators. In fact, this morning when I came out here, there was a hawk perched on top of this, I guess terrorizing them. But I've never seen evidence of a fox or anything coming into our yard, so this works for me. There's ways to fortify a tractor if you have ground predator issues, or you get electric netting. You can put a perimeter around the tractors. So the main thing is just do something. Most people have some space. If you have a backyard, you have something. You can grow your own food. You can grow your own protein here. Just hodgepodge together what you can, see what happens. So anyways, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to put more content out through this avenue. I don't have any subscribers now, but we'll see what the future holds. So anyways, take it easy from the Bonehead Homestead.